Hey guys, welcome back to your channel. In this episode, I'm going to talk about Fujii Kaze. Have you guys heard of Fujii Kaze? He's a Japanese artist. I didn't know Fujii Kaze until last week either. I knew him through another Japanese singer called COMA-CHI, COMA-CHI. She's a Japanese rapper, and I often visit her YouTube channel because along with her songs singing part, she is also a spiritual she also talks about spiritual stuff. So I often visit her YouTube channel, and on her channel I found someone was commenting like, I came to know you through Fujii Kaze, and I was like, who is Fujii Kaze? And I saw that a few months back, but I didn't really care. But last week somehow I thought, maybe I'm gonna search who is Fujii Kaze. And I found his YouTube channel, and he's actually quite a big like a new artist, but he has been uploading his piano playing along with his songs since he was 12 years old. And I started listening to his piano and also his original songs, and I got really into his songs, and I couldn't stop. I was listening to it for the whole day, and even I saw him in my dreams for 2 nights in a row. Then I thought, maybe I'm gonna talk about him so that this energy that is circulating inside me can somehow goes outside if I output my feeling towards him and my energy towards him. So today I'm gonna talk about Fujii Kaze, and my first impression about him is that he doesn't look like a Japanese musician. Like his looks, his music, his voice, I thought he's American artist or something, because he was also talking about his lyrics in English. But then I learned that he is actually from Okayama, one of Japanese prefectures called Okayama. But somehow he can speak English quite well, and I was surprised because I think he never lived abroad, and I was wondering why can't he speak English so well. I guess because his ear is really good. When you can play piano so well, maybe you can also memorize all the English pronunciations and words just by your ear. And anyways, I was really fascinated by his songs and the message that he has in his lyrics. In one song called Nan Nan. Nan Nan means like, what is it? Or I don't know. Tell me. But his one song called Nan Nan, he says this song is about a higher self, and then I was like, wow, he's also spiritual even though he's only 23 years old. And many people were commenting on his YouTube channel that they are so much fascinated by his songs, and people can feel his vibrations, that he really loved playing piano, and he really enjoyed singing and playing piano. And that vibration is even through YouTube you can really feel it. And his name is Kaze. Kaze means wind. So it's just like wind. You can't really see wind, but you can feel it. When wind blows, you can feel it. So I really felt his vibrations through the YouTube. And his lyrics is also really deep meaning. For instance, the song called Nan Nan, his lyrics is all in Japanese, but I try to somehow translate it. First he said, 何があってもずっと大好きなのに It's like I always love you and I always be with you, but it's too close, you always ignore me. First I heard it, I thought it's about a couple, but it's not. It's about your higher self always looking at you, and your higher self is always with you, but you don't really notice his or her existence, and the higher self think like you're being ignored. And the lyrics goes like 聞かないふり続けるあんた. It's like you pretend that you don't hear and you are diving into a 声だめ. I don't know if there's a concept of 声だめ in Western culture, but 声だめ is something, it's like a dump yard where people put all the shit and dumps so that they can use it as a fertilizer in the future. And the avatar me is diving into this 声だめ and the higher self is watching it. He's like, oh my gosh. But when I saw this lyrics, I thought maybe the higher self is somehow also enjoying this experience, because I believe that your higher self wants you to experience as many things as possible in this life, including things which gives you happiness, and also things which gives you bitter experiences. And the lyrics goes like 真実なんてもんはとっくのとうに知っていることを知らないだけでしょ. It's like the truth we already know from long time ago, but we just don't know it. And this is exactly about your higher self or your soul or spirit. Our spirit, our soul is much greater than our physical three-dimensional body, right? So they actually know a lot about this world. They have so much knowledge, but when we are born into this three-dimensional world on the earth, the game setting is that we must forget everything when we are born into this world. Otherwise, this game is not fun to play because you already know everything. You can clear all the levels so fast that this game doesn't makes you suffer, or the game doesn't give you any lessons if you knew everything. So it's our higher self or our soul or our spirit, we already know much stuff, but actually we pretend that we don't know. And the lyrics goes like 目を閉じてみて心の耳すまして So close your eyes, listen with your heart, and listen to all the answers. And this is like when you're meditating, you can be connected to your higher self, and that's when you really feel your existence is great. Actually, we tend to think we are a small person, we are nothing, but everyone should remember that our existence is so great. By existing in this world itself is such an amazing thing and so great. And his lyrics of Nana is just like that. And another songs are called Moewa, which one I thought is a process to realize your true self. And another song called Kairo, Let's Go Back. This I thought is a actual process of going back to your higher self, realizing who you are. And he has another song called Yasashisa, kindness, which is, from my perspective, is a song about after you found your true self, you start to behave nicely toward others. So when you don't realize what your true self is, when you don't realize who you really are, you can't be really truly kind to other people. That's my opinion, because you don't even know who you are. You are not kind to yourself. How can you truly kind to other people? And as well as COMA-CHI-san's songs and this Fujii Kaze-san's songs, they're all trying to tell people to find out their true self. And this true self is really important for us to live in the era to come. I read that from December this year, we will enter the era of wind, and the past 240 years was the era of earth. And the era of earth was about the hierarchy, about the pyramid structure, but the era of wind is about our individuality, or it's not like a pyramid structure, it's like a flat network. And the era of earth, the past 200 years had valued something that we can see, like your land, your money, your power, things like that. But the new era of wind is about will appreciate those values that we cannot see it, like information, network, or communications. And even spirituality could be one of those values that we will appreciate in the new era. And in this new era, Fujii Kaze-san, his name is literally wind, the era of wind. So I guess it's gonna be his era in the coming 200 years probably. So in this new era, I think it's so important for us to find out who we really are, to find out our true self. And these songs will tell you through their vibrations that who you really are. Like when I tell you like this, if you don't really understand from within you, it's hard for you to understand, because this kind of stuff you never can understand from someone else. You only understand from within you. So instead of listening to my podcast, maybe you should listen to Fujii Kaze-san's songs. Then you maybe can understand the vibrations. You don't understand with your mind, you can understand with your heart. So I really recommend you guys to listen to his songs. His lyrics are all in Japanese, but he explains stuff in English, so I guess those who don't really speak Japanese can also understand him. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.